we all die. You know, so that's one of the reasons why you can't let a woman lead. That's the reason why it's no woman preachers. That's the reason why it's no woman teachers. That's the reason why a woman ain't even supposed to teach another woman. You know, each woman's supposed to learn from either her father or her husband. You know, that's it. She ain't supposed to learn from nobody else, or she's not supposed to go out and try to teach. You know, because a woman, from a woman comes the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. You know, women are fashioned after the similitude of Eve. Eve was hella off. You know? So Eve sinned, and she taught her husband to sin, which was to go after other philosophies outside of what the Most High, you know, showed them. You know, the Most High showed him to Adam the way that he was supposed to conduct himself, and he relayed that unto the woman. But the woman went and did her own thing anyway. So the woman in the beginning, you know, when serpent came unto her, you know, I will not surely die, because the Most High said, in the day that you eat of the tree of good and evil, you shall die, man. And she like, oh, say, so you know, I won't surely die, so I can be liberated, I can be equal. That's where that women liberation shit begin. It began in the garden, man. With women trying to be equal with men. You know, the serpent was spitting to her the same way that Esau spits to a woman now. You know, I'm not saying, you know, you brother, but look, you can be equal. You ain't gotta be under. They got those laws, statutes, and commandments that say that you're supposed to be under their subjection. You can be equal. You know, that's the same way that the serpent, which that spirit of that serpent in the wilderness is the same spirit that's working in the so-called white man now. You know, but go ahead.
This is Romans 5:14. Nevertheless, death reigned from Adam to Moses, even over them that had not sinned after the similitude of Adam's transgression.
So the sting of the law, the sting of the law is death, or if I'm not saying it right. Yeah, there's another one, Corinthians, though. It says that the sting of death is the law, or something like that. But basically, when you transgress the law, statutes, and commandments, that's when you die. Go ahead.
Who is the figure of him that was to come?
So basically, that death reigned in all flesh because of the transgressions that happened with Adam, man. You got that in Sirach, no, not Sirach, yeah, Sirach 3 and 5. Sirach 3 and 5. Remember, you was in Sirach 3 and 5? It's right there, you already there. Yeah, second Ezra, yeah, Sirach. You know what I mean, Sirach.
It's 2nd Ezra chapter 3 verse 5. And gave us a body unto Adam without soul.
Start at 4.
O Lord, who bearest rule, thou speakest at the beginning, when thou didst plant the earth, and that thou thyself alone, and commandest the people, and gave a body unto Adam without soul, which was the workmanship of thy hands, and didst breathe into him the breath of life.
And the breath of life is wisdom. It's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know, when you go into the book of Wisdom of Solomon, it says that the wisdom of the Most High is more moving than any motion. You know, it's likened to air, it's likened to water. You know, go ahead. Which this air that we breathe in, it ain't nothing but water. You know? Go ahead. Like for an example, right? The Hebrew word for water would be mayim. When you want to say the heavens, that's shemayim. You know, that's all of this is water. Go ahead.
And didst breathe into him the breath of life, and he was made living before thee. And thou leddest him into paradise, which thy
is talking about the garden. Go ahead.
Which thy right hand hath planted before ever the earth came forward. And unto him thou gavest commandment to love thy way, which he transgressed, and immediately thou appointest death in him.
So as soon as Adam transgressed, the Most High gave him a commandment to follow, and as soon as he transgressed, the Most High appointed death into him. So instead of living forever, you know, as we will once we get in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna have immortality. You know, we're gonna have glorified bodies, which is gonna be first and foremost. Then we're not gonna go off. We're not gonna sin. We're gonna live forever, and we're also gonna have spiritual power. Go ahead. Because didn't the Messiah say, these things that I have done, you shall do even greater? He walked on water. There was men that came to him to try to when they came to apprehend him, and he created a forced push that knocked him down to the ground. He healed people. You know, he fed the multitude with 2 loaves and a couple fishes. He has spiritual power, but he said that these things shall I do, but greater. Go ahead, but it's talking about the transgression of Adam and how that through Adam, you know, sin or that death came upon all of us. Go ahead.
And immediately thou appointest death in him and in his generations, of whom came nations, tribes, people, and kindred out of number, and every people walked after their own will, and did wonderful things before thee, and despised thy commandments. And
go ahead, keep reading.
And again, in process of time, thou broughtest the flood upon those that dwell in the world and destroy it.
So where in there did it ever say that he took that body away, that he took that transgression away, that he took that heart away, you know, from the people that was fashioned after Adam? And it didn't say it. It hasn't happened yet, because the Most High is going to do that with his chosen, which is the nation of Israel. Go ahead. Because when we read down, it's going to tell you that the Most High, you know, he ended up making a covenant with the nation of Israel and dealing with them. Go ahead. These are his people. The Most High is a perfectionist. You know, the Most High is a perfectionist, all right? The Most High will work on something until he makes it perfect. Now, the elect of Israel is that perfect thing that he's been working on. Everything that's been transpiring in the world is happening to the extent that the Most High will perfect his perfect people, which are the elect. Go ahead.
And again, and it came to pass to in every of them, that as death was to Adam, so was the flood to these. Nevertheless, one of them thou leftest, namely Noah, with his household, of whom came all righteous men.
Hold on. All right. Now it's breaking it down and it's showing you a genealogy. Go ahead.
And it happened that when they that dwelt upon the earth began to multiply, and had gotten the many children.
So after the Most High, as it says, as death was unto Adam, so was the flood unto the rest of the world. And it's saying that the Most High saved one, which was Noah. And Noah and his 4 sons and their wives survived that flood. Once they survived that flood, once they survived that flood, they began to reproduce. And when they reproduced, those people still had that same wickedness that Adam had in his heart or in his body. They still had it in them. Go ahead.
And then
read a little bit faster.
And were a great people, they began again to do more ungodly than the first, or to be more ungodly than the first.
Go ahead.
Now when they lived so wickedly before thee, thou didst choose thee a man from among them, whose name was Abraham. Him thou lovest, and unto him only thou showest thy will, and madest an everlasting covenant with him, promising him that thou wouldest never forsake his seed.
And his seed is going to tell you. Matter of fact, it tells you in the book of Romans, the 9th chapter, whose Abraham's seed is. You know, it breaks it down. Abraham's seed, it isn't all of the other sons that he had. It's not the Ishmaelites. It's not the children that he had with Keturah. It's the seed that he begat through Isaac. It says, "In Isaac shall my seed be called." So he made his promise with Isaac. But out of Isaac, you got Jacob and Esau. Now, so the Most High isn't dealing with the nation of Esau. He gave the blessing to the children of Israel. Go ahead. And this is what this is about to get into. Go ahead.
We got a minute.
Go ahead.
I don't think there's another.
And unto him,
You got the other camera?
I don't know if it's charged.
and made us an everlasting
You
covenant
got
with him,
the charger in there.
promising him that thou wouldest never forsake his seed. And unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau.
Jacob and Esau. But what did the Most High do unto Esau?
As for Jacob, thou didst chose him to thee, and put by Esau.
And put by Esau. So he said, forget Esau. I'm not dealing with him. That's the reason why, what is it? Help me out. That's Hebrews, is that 12? 12 and 17? Yeah, it says that the Most High, that's Romans. But what it says in Hebrews, it says that lest there be any profane person like Esau, you know, who for one morsel, you know, of meat sold his birthright. You know, when he would have inherited everything that we're about to inherit. You know, he would have been the chosen. You know, he sold it for a pot of uncooked meat, which goes to show you how much he valued it. You know, but now he's mad and he's trying to take it back away by force because he know he couldn't even get it through weeping.